Brad and Wayne are going to make up a scene together, and they'll be joined later by Colin and Ryan. However, they're going to be rapping.
That's right, in our return to YouTube favorites, we have yet another Whose Line video. Also, I want to apologize for the lack of a Jane hat. I forgot to grab it when I came up here, and I didn't feel like going back downstairs to get it. So, here we are. And this particular game that the people of Whose Line are playing is Scene to Rap, which I believe I've talked about in the past, so I'm not going to go into too much detail about it. Scene to Rap is one of those games that always fascinates me, simply because I don't fully understand how these guys can come up with raps so quickly. I mean, these guys manage to impress me basically in every game, but there's just something about Scene to Rap where you have to speak in a rhythmic fashion and still come up with rhymes in a relatively short fashion that just kind of impresses me even more than some of the other games they've played. I think that's part of the reason why Scene to Raps end up on my favorites list. But I should also talk specifically about this particular version. This Scene to Rap takes place in a park because, as Drew says...
You know why? Because a lot of things rhyme with park.
Yeah.
Although it is important to point out that the only person who really tried to rhyme anything with park was Brad, and he actually did not too bad a job at doing that.
What do you do to keep your dog from barking?
Now, truth be told, it's kind of hard to come up with a specific reason as to why this particular Scene to Rap ended up on my favorites. I really like this video, don't get me wrong, I just don't know if I can come up with any reason in particular as to why this specific one is on my favorites. As with all Scene to Raps, all four rappers do a good job with coming up with lines. Brad's verse about how Wayne's dog needs a porta potty, Wayne's verse about how it's his park so his dog can go to the bathroom anywhere he wants. And then there's Ryan's verse about being a flasher and Colin's verse about being a mugger, because why not? I think, though, it's in particular those last two, with Ryan and Colin, that really propel this video into favorite territory. First of all, there's Ryan, who is one of the more amusing people to watch rap, especially the little dance he does when he comes in to rap. It's very entertaining to watch. Also, the fact that he just flat out says why he can't rap.
But I can't because I'm just a white guy saying, huh?
And you know, that's something I can connect to on an emotional level. But then there's Colin's, and Colin's is easily my favorite part of this video. Just everything from beginning to end is pure perfection. The fact that he just so nonchalantly states that he's a mugger, and a friendly one at that, is just quite amusing. And although this is my favorite part, I'm not going to show you the entire verse, but what I am going to show you is the very end.
Give me this guy! Give me that thing! Woo, I'm crazy! Woo!
This is the pinnacle of Colin raps. This is what he does when he has nothing else to say. He says something random and then just starts dancing. And it is just glorious. So yes, that is YouTube's favorites number, I think we're at 22 now. So, you know, like 200 left. We're getting there. But that being said, I will see all of you at a later date.
All right, that was great. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this commercial. And hey, when we come back, we'll announce the winner. The winner gets to do a little improv with me. Stay tuned.